Welcome back to another episode of We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always is Moonpier.
Hello.
And Monkey Sr.
Hello.
We're here to talk about our second week of Dungreed. Last week we talked a lot about some control issues we've had. That is, looking around the internet, that is definitely the sticking point for a lot of people here in the game. And I realized why I was confused about the control issues you guys were having is because the left stick aims when you're in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So that was I'm just like, wow, I swear I've been aiming in the air, but I don't know. So.
In the air, it's not so bad, but it's just difficult with the being maneuverable and being able to attack the way you want. Like, I mean,
a lot of buttons at once.
Yeah, and it's buttons that don't correlate well across like A and the right stick, and like because I want to move to the right and attack to the left, so that's like 2 sticks and 3 buttons all at the same time. Like that's where the issue pretty much was arising from. So I stopped playing the game with the controller.
Okay.
I've pretty much only been playing the game with a mouse and keyboard, and it's gotten a lot better. Like, honestly, I find it a lot easier to play that way. I despise mouse and keyboard controls in general, not in this game, just in general. But it seems to be working with me for this game. Like, I feel like I'm not making stupid mistakes because of the controls. If I'm making stupid mistakes, it's because I'm making stupid mistakes.
Right.
Poor decisions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, who wants to go first? Any good runs?
I had
go ahead.
A few.
Okay. I only did like 2 runs and both were kind of losers. So you might as well go first, Monkey.
Okay. So for this week, I only played right after we recorded last week's. So forgive me if my notes are kind of fuzzy, but
sure.
I had a run with the dash shield. Have you guys seen this thing?
Nope.
No.
It's such a weird weapon. So you can't melee attack with it, right? So it's a 2-handed main weapon. You can't melee. You can only dash, but it gives like 50% more dash damage.
Are you sure you're not talking about Dead Cells?
It's such a weird way to play, and
yeah,
I was having so much fun with that run, but like it didn't go too far because eventually your dash damage like dropped significantly.
Oh, so it wasn't really scaling.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was. It might have, I don't know, but yeah, the only dashing is a really interesting way to play the game. And have you guys unlocked the building at the top left?
The outfit store, yes. I have.
No.
So that's kind of a game changer, Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Basically, it's a character select building.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
There are people such as the Knight, who has 20 less health but starts with 30 extra defense or something like that.
Yes.
Wow.
There is a gunman who does much more fast reload and damage with single-handed, quote-unquote, handgun classification weapons. There is the Ninja Lady, who every time you damage an enemy, marks them, and that mark stacks up to 8 times, dealing to increased damage.
Wow.
And they all have a bunch of pluses and minuses, and generally speaking...
There's a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is so many of them, and a whole bunch of hidden ones.
Yeah.
I really like the more that we get into this game, they're just like, oh, here's a new building. It's outfits. Whoops, it's actually 40 unlockable characters. It's just like, wait, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was scrolling on that thing. I was like, okay, I'm going to get to the end soon. Oh, wait, there's a whole bunch of question mark ones at the end. Great.
Man.
So,
Okay.
So one of
Dungreed.
them gives you more damage the more movement speed you have.
I think that's the ninja.
Yeah, it's one of the ones at the end, and he gives plus 33% more damage, dash damage as well. So when I was using that dash shield, I had him as a character too. Crazy. It was
just deleting enemies.
Fun. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
and then
I haven't played around with too many of those people. I did try the basic knight guy because I always take damage. It's an Isaac problem for me as well. Yeah. I always take damage. I can't avoid being hit, so I tend to just up my defense like crazy. So I'd probably need to play around with those people a little bit more to try and find something that might suit me a bit better.
Right.
And then, so what level are you guys right now?
Now we're about to get into some more annoyances from Mr. Moon over here.
Yeah, I don't know what level I am.
I'm about level 25 or 26, something along those lines.
Okay.
So I got to level 30, and I think that's the max level because I haven't noticed my experience bar going up. Okay. It's 30.
Yep. So really quick on the money that you take out of the dungeon. We don't generally do this for We Grow Like It, but I did Google it because I had a theory. My theory is correct. The money you leave from the dungeon with is 2,000 gold times your level times 100. 2,000 gold plus 100 times your level. So the outfit shop is 4,000 gold to make. You cannot build that building until you hit at least like level 20.
Aha, I gotcha. Okay.
So
interesting.
I am minorly annoyed because at like level 10 I unlocked all those people for all of those buildings. And
you have empty pockets.
And literally I have no gold to build those things. So now
that's interesting.
I've been doing a bunch of runs in this game because I need to level up.
Yeah.
Because I need the gold to be able to build the last couple of buildings. And it's just like, really? We're going to do this? Okay,
lock me out of that. That's a really weird decision. My knee-jerk reaction is that that's a really weird design because I guess it's gating content until you play enough, but that seems really odd in a game that is so skill-focused.
I'm really curious, Monkey. You can prestige. Once you've hit the level cap, you can go back to level 1 again.
Oh, interesting.
One of the buildings you unlock allows you to do that, and also does something really weird too, which is the church building. I don't know if you've unlocked it, but
I have.
It gives a purpose for those altars that you keep running into in all of the dungeons.
Oh, right.
There is a purpose for them.
I thought that was like a Spelunky thing where get the item, put it on the altar.
Yeah.
A boulder comes down.
Yeah, and kills everybody.
Yeah.
The shopkeepers are angry at you.
What have I done?
The worst message to hear in that game ever.
Yep.
So, yeah. The altar is really interesting because you sacrifice weapons to it while you're on a run. And it fills up this bar. And then that bar is how much you've given to the god, and then you can go speak to the priest and then pray, and he will give you an item at the start of a run, which seems to be based on how much of that bar you've filled.
Oh, interesting.
They can get really powerful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I found out one of my favorite combinations through that, actually. Because I think, Monkey, you mentioned the hidden skill sets or the hidden armor sets. I got the King of Kung Fu or whatever it is, the Kung Fu Master one.
Great.
Which is the weird lion face.
The tiger head.
Yep. And the sandbag. And it increases your attack speed by like 50%. And the tiger head is basically, it's a circular AoE thing that it's like a really close melee weapon, but it's like a circular AoE thing. And I got to the point where it was literally click, 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 just going as quickly as I could while this giant tiger head was just appearing in circles around.
Playing Diablo 1 on PC. Just click, 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 click.
It was a little bit ridiculous, but it was fun. Like it was a good combination, and at the time I was building a build that had real high speed. So I was perfectly happy to sit there and just click all my attack speed away. I think I made it the second furthest I've ever made it on that run. Salamander's Tear or Salamander's something is the fire rod that I got. So if you see salamanders here, something to do with salamander,
pick it up.
I believe it's blue. Pick it up, give it a shot, see how you feel, get ready to just wipe people out. Also, random things I checked. Escaping the dungeon does not leave you with anything. Like it treats you like you died, and the food carries through the entire dungeon.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Always buy food.
Yeah, like min-max as much as you can.
Yeah, because there's some food items that rarely show up, such as, here is an extra accessory slot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yup.
Wasn't nice.
There are some game-changing food items in there, and then you can just get water, which decreases your hunger bar, so then you can eat more stuff.
Ah, right. God, this game has so much in it.
There is a lot more to it than I first thought, but I do feel like I've been slightly handcuffed because I did really well really early on.
Yeah, you had that one really great run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you'll get there eventually.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to getting that last couple of buildings, seeing what happens when I prestige. Like, that's my main thing right now, is I want to get that last building and then prestige and see what happens.
Yeah.
I should do that. I didn't know you could prestige, so I should try it out. I probably could.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think if you go speak to the priest guy, I think it's called Aegis or something like that. That's the menu option. I've tried to select it a couple of times because he's like, you can give up all your power and then you get stronger in the long run. It's like, okay. I
like the second part.
Good.
The first part, though.
Well, if it keeps all your unlocks and stuff, you can fly through like so much stuff in that game with the high tier weapons that you've unlocked. Like the stupid Kung Fu Master build was really, really great for some stupid
That's crazy.
reason.
God, I love roguelike synergies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
man. So I know last week you were talking about bringing items back because you brought up that like you can't, or the going back to town using the necklace takes everything away. 20 points in Mystic. You know how there's the 5 stats when you go to train?
Yep.
If you put 20 points in Mystic, you can bring 1 item back.
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
Do you get to choose which item?
Yes, you get to choose which item.
Oh, ooh,
So
that's strong.
Yeah. So that combined with that the altar stuff,
yes,
you can get some pretty strong stuff.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right.
My altar thing is kind of full right now. I've literally got 3 more weapons to donate, and I was halfway full, and I got a gold item from it. So at full, I'm thinking
it's pretty strong. So the
BFG.
The first time I did a full bar, I got an item called Blood of Srobeo. Srobeo.
Okay.
It's such a good item. It's an accessory, and it heals 2 HP whenever you deal critical damage.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So a really fast attack speed with a really high crit rate.
Yeah, like when I got that, every food choice I made was just
critical
crit
chance.
Crit chance.
Yeah, you turn into a vampire at that point.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That run got me so close to beating that level 8 boss, or the fire boss, I guess.
I'm trying to remember which one that is. I don't know if
I don't know if you've gotten to it.
Is that the one that
so
killed
it's
me?
There's the skull, the ice queen, the lizard, and then the fire boss.
I think the fire boss might have been the one that killed me on that super good
so
run.
Close. But yeah, that item is so good, and right now I have 20 points in Mystic, so I've been constantly just I'm gonna keep this item forever.
Run to run.
It's my item.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
So I might sit there and grind out the donation thing until I get something along those lines, and then the second that if I ever hear or see that item, I'm going to go reset my perk points. I'm going to stick them all in Mystic and just keep looping through with the same thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. That sounds good.
This game is good.
Yeah. Dungreed is cool. All right, any final thoughts here before we go?
No, minor annoyances aside, I'm enjoying the game a bit more. I'm playing it in much smaller doses. Like normally with the roguelike, I sit down and I play.
5 hours a day, let's go. Yeah.
I beat Control in like a week and change, and I work ridiculous hours.
Ditto.
So, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, if I'm sitting down to play something, I'm going to put a couple of hours into it. Whereas with this, I'm literally playing maybe a run or two a night. Like, I'll come home, get changed, kick my PC up, play a run, go downstairs, get my food, do my exercise, play some Xbox games, come back to upstairs, get ready to go to bed, play a run, go back to bed, you know.
Play more Control.
Yeah.
No. Control's good. Go play Control. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you all next run.
Bye.
Goodbye.